is the director of the security program at the Ukrainian prison. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Much relief, I guess, that this has actually managed to navigate the mines and all the other things that were possibly put in its way. Does this indicate that more ships will now be able to leave?
First of all, we are very cautious because that is just a testing voyage. And even for it, you need to understand, usually it takes 24 hours to reach from Odessa to Istanbul. It took more than 36 hours to this ship because it left Odessa at 10 o'clock in the morning and reached it only yesterday at 9 p.m. So day and a half. Plus to this, the whole night, the ship was not inspected and waited. Again, that is additional time for the ship owners and the owners of the cargo. All of this is estimated because each hour of the ship not sailing, it is additional money. And as you can see, we have 16 other ships waiting in the ports of Ukraine now already being loaded, but they're not going because they would like to see the whole passage of Bosphorus of this joint inspection procedure to pass to see how it goes. But the mines, yes, you're right. That is one of the biggest risks that is still there. And for the last week, we already had 3 small boats that been targeted by the mines, closer not to Odessa port, but a little bit more to the south near the entrance to the Danube River, because some of the ships are going there and many of the ships need to pass that area as well.
Yeah, so clearly a long way to go before this crisis is resolved, but a really significant, I suppose, and poignant moment, seeing the Ranzoni there, that ship just docked outside Istanbul. Just tell us a little bit about what's on board, where it's destined, and, you know, how this is literally a drop in the ocean when it comes to trying to get grain out of Odessa, as you say.
Yes, that is 26,000 of corn, because when we speak that Ukraine is the biggest exporter of grains in the world, we are talking about wheat, we are talking about barley, we are talking about corn, we are talking about sunflower oil, first of all, in addition to many other things, like, for example, coriander. Ukraine is one of the biggest exporters of coriander to South Asia. So all of these are waiting in the ports or on the fields, because now we're in the middle of the harvest season. As we had the last year, the record high harvest, we had approximately 150 million tons of different grains, and 20 million of these tons were still in the ports or in the silos back in February. This ship is just 26,000. You can imagine, what is the necessity, what the capacity that we need. But at the same time, saying that the previous months, all we could export is maximum 1 million ton per month by cars, by lorries, and by rails to the ports of Constanța or to Polish ports.